Hello, everyone. Welcome to Weave. So, I'm Grayson. So, welcome to our first ever Weave stream event. So, I'll be your host today. I'm Grayson. So, today the topic will be demonstrating how to track your crypto portfolio with the tools that we love. So in blockchain, everything is on-chain. So if you can have a good understanding how to read your data or track your data, it will help you dramatically to make your own trading calls. So that's why we have this section. We want to help our community users to be able to know exactly what you're doing and to see what other people are doing and to make your own trading decision. Of course, if you are an experienced trader, you can create your Weave Pro strategy in our platform. You can customize your strategy, and you will be part of your own smart contract, and you can decide the percentage you want to do for your token. For example, if you are farming Weave token, then you'll be able to decide how much Weave you want to sell for profit, how much Weave you want to compound, how much Weave you want to buy a different token. For example, if you have 100 Weave, then you can customize your own strategy that you want to compound 70% of it back to your liquidity pair, and you want to swap 20% of it into a different degen token, and you want to keep like 10% of Weave token into your pocket as your profit. So you can do it whatever you want, whatever you like, exactly as you like. So that's the beauty of Weave Pro. And if you are a new trader into this crypto DeFi world, then you can simply follow the strategies you like from the Weave Pro that you trust. So it's called Weave Passive function. So if you don't know much about DeFi or crypto, you can simply decide which strategy to follow. Then that's the Weave Pro. So that's how Weave can do in your crypto journey. And as an update of the protocol now, so far we are in a private testing. As you might know, we open for subscription for participants to apply for test, and it's open for the community users and our partners a few weeks ago. And during the beta test, we have different phases. Phase 1 is to test the smart contract generation function. So this is basically what we are still doing now. This is phase 1, and for phase 2 is the new user interface, and for the phase 3 it will be a combination of both phase 1 and phase 2. So now we are still in progress of the phase 1. We have already received a lot of feedbacks from those private testing weavers, and so we've been optimizing our code relentlessly by our dev team. So we still have the target to launch Weave Pro on March, and following that we plan to launch Weave Passive on April. So this is a short update about the Weave protocol development now. So now let's jump right into our topics today. Okay, so today basically we will go through 3 tools. We want to keep it not long. We want to keep it like 30 minutes in total maximum. And after the live event, we will be uploading the videos to YouTube, so you guys can all check it later. And during the event, if you have any question, you can ask in the chat room. And if you have any ideas or anything you want to know, you can also feedback to us, so we can have a better organization, better event organization next time, and we can arrange a different topic next time as well. So now let's go to our first dApp. So first one, today we'll be covering DexGuru, which is a DEX aggregator, and you can check the liquidity pool info and swap volume there as well. And second one will be the dApp called Walletnow, which is our partner. We partnered with them a few weeks ago, and they are offering a free gold membership until March 8th. So try it and see if you like it. I think it's a fascinating tool because it's a good portfolio tracker, and you can also perform a swap through Walletnow, and you can also know your impermanent loss. And third one, we're going to introduce you the dApp called Debank. So Debank, they have shortlisted few dApps, and the important stuff is that you can also track your portfolio there. And Debank, despite they support a more wide range of blockchains. So if you're a new user, definitely try to monitor your portfolio there. And they're also offering a social signal tracking function, which is quite interesting, but it's just getting started. So we can see, we can follow what other influencers are trading, and you can decide if you want to follow them or not. So the first one will be DexGuru. Okay, so this is the user interface of DexGuru, and the DexGuru basically has this layout. Of course, you can change the layout as well, and you can access the liquidity history, and you can access the TradingView chart. You can also perform the buying order or sell order there, and you can also check the trading volume history as well in the DexGuru. So those data are actually all on-chain, which means it happens on the blockchain in the cloud server, and you can read those transactions through the block explorer. But if you don't know how to do it, or you don't know how to do it systematically, you can use DexGuru to help you to make the decision. Now let's go to the demo. Okay, so this is the DexGuru function. Let me check if the screen is okay or not. Yes, okay. Now this is the DexGuru function. So you can see now this is the BNB token. If you want different token, you can just type here. For example, we can type weave as well. So now you will pop up the tokens you like. Okay, and also mark which chain they are now. For example, weave is now at BSC. Okay, but for the demo, we will use BNB. Okay, so this is the BNB function, and of course, you have also BNB in different chain. So for example, you have BNB in Avalanche, BNB in Polygon, BNB in Phantom. You can also check it, and you can add it to your favorite coins. So here is the add to favorite. And you can, once you have the assets, you can click this DYOR function, then it will pop up all the detailed informations regarding these assets. For example, in the BNB token, if you click the DYOR, they will give you an interesting chart. This one, holder making money. Okay, so if it shows in, that means the holders are in profit. If it shows out, that means the holders are losing money. So for example, this BNB, according to the analysis, 15% of the trader, 15% of the holders, they are now making profit in this price. And 85% of it are losing money in this price. But of course, the DexGuru is collecting all the data from the blockchain, so give you an overview of it. So it might not be 100% accurate because it depends on how you interpret the data, but it still will be a good reference for us. So on the left side is the liquidity data. You can see the pool liquidity action. So you can see the action of adding liquidity and also the action of removing liquidity. And if you expand the pen, then you'll be able to see how the liquidity looks like. So for example, the BNB is very popular coin. So you can see the BNB pool share in different DEX. So you can see the DEX, they include data from PancakeSwap, BuySwap, PancakeSwap, V1, ApeSwap, everything. And they also include the different pairs, okay? And of course, on the right hand side, you can set up the filter to see what kind of liquidity information you want to check, okay? For example, PancakeSwap, then you can check the volume larger than, let's make like 100,000. Then it will show you the liquidity pool activity, which is more than 100,000. Okay, then you can see the time span of it as well. And they have a little Q animal mark to represent different style of the liquidity providers, which is interesting. And in the middle is the trading view of the trend chart. So for example, if you want to trade BNB, for example, of course this is on Binance Smart Chain, so it's OBP20. Let's make a trade like 20 BUSD into BNB. So it's loading because now we are performing live, so it might have some latency there. Okay, let's click the buy button. Buy. Okay, so now it pops up what kind of slippage you want to allow, what kind of tip you can choose if you want to tip DexGuru or not. And the gas fee, let's make it overkill because we don't want to wait during the live event. Comfort. Let's go. So what? Okay, it's done. So now you heard the sound, right? So it's now making the trade already. Okay, there's a money sound. Okay, then we're gonna take a look at the right hand. There's a trading volume pane. So now you can see that there's trading volume in the last 24 hours is approximately 371 million, and you can see the different trading behaviors here. For example, there's a turtle animal as a casual trader, so it trades around 10k to 100k within last 30 days, and the shark is less than 500k within 30 days, and the whale, and there's also a bot, so there's more than 100,000 transactions in last 30 days, so it's a bot. Okay, so you can also expand the view, then you can know the trading behaviors. So for example, the most trading pairs in the last 24 hours will be this SALT and BNB pair. Okay, and Rose and Bone. What is Bone? I don't know. Okay, anyway, you can also set up a filter. Then you can make the trade size 100 larger than 100,000. Then boom, you have the transaction history of different traders. So this will be a tool that help you to analyze what you have. So I think that's pretty much it. All you want to know for the DexGuru. Then let's jump to the next one. So next one is Walletnow. Okay, the Walletnow is a portfolio tracker. So it's a with partner. So for Walletnow, this is an extraction of Walletnow user interface. You can access to account setting, and you can access your membership, and you can also perform the swap directly. And the most importantly, in Walletnow, you can track your multi-chain wallet balance, and also you can track your DeFi portfolio. Okay, and in each DeFi protocol, they will show you the balance you have, the pending reward and the earned reward, and the deposit and the fees you have. And also you can harvest directly from the Walletnow. So you don't have to go to each and different dApp to harvest the reward. And the most important part of this one is when you have like 20 dApps, 20 protocols on your portfolio that you definitely want a good tool to help you harvest and make sure you are on track of different earnings and tokens and when to harvest. And most importantly, you have to use Weave, right? And the next one is the detail of each tokens. Then we will show you the transaction approval transaction, and you can also customize your token setting. And your LP, you can also see the impermanent loss. Okay. So let's see a demo now. Okay, so this is the user interface of Walletnow. So in Walletnow, you have different settings. For example, here is to see all your wallets, and here is to access your membership plan. This is your wallet address, and this is to perform the swap, and this is your account setting. Okay, let's take a look at the membership first. Okay, so this is the membership. Now I'm currently a diamond member in Walletnow. So what's the difference of the membership plan? So this is the difference of the membership plan. So again, the Walletnow is now offering the Weave users who had more than $10 Weaves that you are entitled of a gold plan at this moment until March 8th. So give it a try while you are still in the gold member. So for me, I personally love the platform, so that's why I'm now a diamond member. And the difference is that you can view all your NFT as well, and you can track more wallet, and you can receive the notification on your Telegram bot. Okay, so let's take a look at the settings, because the settings is quite interesting. Because if you come to the account settings, you can make a mark on your initial capital. So they will use these numbers to calculate your profit loss, which we see on the front page. And in the setting, you can also integrate your Binance account. So you can also have a view on your Binance balance as well. And the interesting part is that you can also connect your Telegram account, so you can receive the portfolio notification directly on Telegram. So you don't have to open the Walletnow website every time, but you can just receive the notification from the Walletnow bot in Telegram. So it's quite easy, and you can set up how you want them to remind you, what is the frequency, what is the criteria. If for example here, if the price increase more than 2%, give me a notification. If the price drop in 2%, more than 2%, give me a notification. I can also, the price drop 3%, the price increase. Well, I don't care. The price increase is good, so only 10%. Then you have to notify me. Okay, so then you can go to the Telegram setting. They have the very detailed document to show you how to link to your Telegram, and you can receive the notification directly on Telegram regarding your portfolio. Okay, so that's the Walletnow, and as you can see that I have a net worth of $3,475, and total yield I got in this account is 208, and the pending yield is $8, and I have approximately minus $1,024 in my portfolio. So I have a minus portfolio, minus performance, and the debt will show you the numbers that you own the protocol if you are participating in lending borrowing protocols. So I don't have it, so right now I don't have the debt. And so you can see that in here you can monitor your wallet balance in different chain. This is the Heckle chain I have HT coins, and this is the Avalanche wallet. I have AVAX, USDC, and so this is the DeFi protocols. So I have in AutoFarm, I have a cake staking. So this is my cake staking performance, and they also show you the Weave staking performance. So for example, in Weave staking, we have a balance of 495 Weave, which is approximately equal to 339 US dollars now. And but out of these 495.39 Weave tokens, our original deposit is 400, and we had earned 95.39 Weave tokens from the staking contract already. So that's why now we have a balance of 495.39 Weave tokens in our staking contract, and we have already earned 2.97 pending Weave tokens ready to be harvested. Okay, so we can also take a look at the LP info. For the Weave BUSD LP, we had deposited 100 LP, and we have a pending 4.37 Weave tokens. So if you take a click on the liquidity pair, you can see that the current value is the current 100 LP is including 125.88 Weave token and 86.26 BUSD token, because the price is different. So that's why this percentage of Weave token and BUSD token within the liquidity pair will be different, but the amount and the value will be same. So that's why you see the value of Weave token is the same as the value of BUSD token. So will also help you to calculate the impermanent loss. We have so far 4.62%, and the impermanent loss is the difference, is the comparison between the time that you deposit your LP and the time you have your LP value now. So that's why you see when we deposit 99.5 Weave token and 118.38 BUSD token, and the total value is 186.56 in our deposition. And right now the current value is 129.83 and 88.97. So that's why the value is different, and so the impermanent loss is probably 4.62%. So you can add this to MetaMask, then you can directly see it. I can click it, and you can also copy the address so you can check it, and you can also ignore this token so you don't see this coming in your portfolio in the future. So we can also click harvest, then you will pop up a transaction to perform the harvest, but now it shows a kind of expensive gas cost, because there will be something wrong. When you experience a very high gas token consumption, usually most of the case there's something wrong with the contract execution. So in our case, because we have a weekly claim rule, so if it's not if the previous week is not over yet, you cannot claim. So that's why there's a restriction in the smart contract, and we cannot directly harvest now. So that's why it shows an error, and it will show as a high fee as a result. So if you see a high fee in your transaction, don't do it. Okay, ask in the chat and see what kind of help you can get. Most of the case is a smart contract exception. Okay, so you can see that this is our Weave portfolio. As you can see, 495.39 in the Weave single staking, and the LP is 100. Because we enable the auto compound already, so whatever we receive, it will automatically come back to the single staking pool. So that's why you see we don't have anything to compound or claim yet, which matches the result we saw in Walletnow. Okay, so that's Walletnow. I think that's all you need to know regarding Walletnow. And now we can take a look at the Debank. Okay, so this is the user interface you see on Debank, and in Debank you can see the portfolio, the profile of your own address, and you can manage multiple wallets in one single account as well in Debank. But in Debank, as you can see, they support more chains at this moment. And third one, the other interesting part is that you can see the transaction from influencers, and you can view the on-chain data of influencers as well on this Web3 social ranking tab. And you can manage all your portfolio here. So that's basically what Debank can help you. So let's take a look at the demo now. Okay, so this is the Debank section. So if you are in Debank, you just have to click your address, search it here, then you will pop up the portfolio. Okay, so in here you can see the portfolio, including those in your wallet, and they mark what chain you are at in different assets. And you can also review your assets, review your balance in different chain, BSC, Polygon, for example. And you can also review an NFT if you have any NFT. And the histories. Okay, so this is your transaction history. As you can see that we just try to swap on the DexGuru, right? 20 BUSD for BNB. So this is what we got. Okay, as you can see, this is my previous transaction as well. So if you have any wallet address, you paste it here, you can see the transaction history. And you can also see the approval history. Okay, so okay, they will migrate to Rabbit Wallet. So Rabbit Wallet will probably be an interesting topic to know as well. It is a cross-chain management wallet, same like MetaMask, but of course MetaMask still have the best compatibility in the DeFi space, because whatever protocols they design, they will make sure it works with MetaMask first. Okay, but anyway, you can check your approval history here. So for example, this is the approval history. You can see, okay, I have BUSD 477 in my wallet now, and I have different approvals in different protocols already. So for example, I have this unknown protocols here, 477. I have an infinite approval amount, which the risk exposure is 477 because that's my wallet amount. So I want to make sure I don't suffer from an expectation. So I want to manage the risk. I can choose to decline this approval, send approval. So it will revoke this approval. So it makes sure that if this small contract is somehow attacked by a hacker, then they can, if you have unlimited approval, they can just steal your assets. But if you have a limited approval, for example, this one, we have 1,000 approval only, the maximum the hackers can take from your account is 1,000. So pretty much you are safe from the incidents. So for example, if you are having an infinite approval amount, sometimes you just have to consider to revoke it if you are not sure what protocol it is. Okay, so this is an example. So for example, this is not open source. Let us decline as well. So if you are really not sure if the protocol is safe or not, you can remember to revoke your approval every time you perform the trade. Okay, so this is a profile, and you can go to the bundle page as well. You can create a different account set. So for example, this is my account set. I use this my account set and I add two wallets already, so I can have an overview how much money I have. Those two wallets balance will be added together, so it will be easier for you to manage your portfolio, the total portfolio, because most of the users, they have several wallets. They have several wallets for different protocols on different chains. Sometimes it's hard to keep track on everything. So you just have to know it. And then have the feed. So the feed is from the different influencers you follow on Debank. So this is their own social ranking platform, and if you follow them, you will be informed what kind of trade the influencers you follow had made. So for example, you can see this baker, they have made this trade, and you can decide if you want to follow it or not. And this is transactions or NFTs, even NFTs you can check. So I can follow more users to see it. Okay, so this is the feed, and the other one, there's a social ranking. So basically they will you can follow different influencers. For example, this one, they have 2.3 million, a big whale, and you can see how much score they have. I cannot see it now. Okay, so this is how the user get a score. It depends on your Ethereum balance and NFT you have, DeFi protocol you participate. So if you are qualified as a big influencer and people following you, so your trading activity will be shown on the page, then other people can follow you. So this is why they designed this function. Okay, so now I think last but not least, we have just revoked some approval, right? So let's take a look at the transactions we have. Okay, so this is the transaction we have. As you can see, we click the MetaMask and click the Explorer. So we have this transaction. So this is the transaction hash. This is a unique transaction ID in your transaction. The status is now success, and this is the block number. So that means in which block your transaction is approved, it's done. The timestamp is done 2 minutes ago, and it's from this contract, this address. This is my address. So here, this is my address, the same. And I interact with this contract. This contract is a stablecoin contract. So I interact with this contract and I revoke the approval. That's what I done, right? So this is from me, from my address. I interact with this address, which is the stablecoin address, because in DeFi, well, you are not actually interacting with different protocol, but you are interacting with different smart contracts. So if you want to send your stable coins to someone, for example here, the USDT, right? BUSD T stable coin. This is USD T. So it's actually you are interacting with the USDT smart contract. So you tell the USDT smart contract that, okay, I want to revoke the approval that I've done previously for that one. Okay, so that's why it's shown in this way. So the transaction action is to revoke the approval from the trade on these protocols. So this is how it is read. And the value, we don't transact any value, so it's not, they show 0 here. And transaction fee we pay is $0.03 US. Click to know more. This is the gas limit when we set up the trade. And this is the real gas we use, which we use around 14.5%, and the gas price we paid is 5.3 Gray for each gas. So the total cost we pay is here, 0.000739383. Okay, so we get this number by multiply gas price and gas use by transaction. Okay, this is nonce, which is the transaction position, and this is the input data. Okay, so this is input data is the data you, if the smart contract, for example, if this smart contract USDT is verified in the block explorer, and you can also directly write information into the smart contract. And when you write into the smart contract, then you can input this parameter. For example, this is the spender, right? And this is the amount that you want to revoke, for example. So this is how it works. But we just did it by interacting the user interface within Debank, and in reality you can also do it directly with the smart contract. For example, if we come to the smart contract here, this is the smart contract of these BUSDT tokens. Then we can come to the USDT token. Then we can come to this contract. Then we can click to read the contract. So you can read the data from the contract, or you can write the contract. Okay. So for example, the revoke is actually interacting with this contract as well. But we will leave it to the next topic if our community members want to have this information. So that's it for now. That's it for today. So today we basically went through 3 tools, which is helpful when you are trying to track your crypto portfolio. The first one is DexGuru. You can make a trade and you can check your liquidity pool info, and you can check the swap volume from others. Everything you need to see, everything on chain, you can see it in DexGuru directly. So the other one is the Walletnow with our partner, is a portfolio tracker. The beauty of it is that you can check the impermanent loss and see if you want to remove your liquidity. Or you can also set up your Telegram bot to receive the notification of your portfolio change directly in Telegram without opening the Walletnow platform. And the third one is Debank. Debank supports more blockchain, and they also give you a social signal feedback, so you can see what other influencers are doing, and it also can help you to revoke the contracts in the blockchain. So revoke contract is actually interacting with the smart contract as well, directly on chain. But Debank provides a user interface, so you are working with the user interface instead of working the coding stuff on the smart contract already. But it will probably be our next topic. So that's it for now. So if you see this video helpful, please give us a comment. And if you want to see more different topics, or if you want to see any specific topics, for example, the cold wallet, how it works, what kind of cold wallet you might need, do you need a cold wallet or not, or what is lending borrowing protocol, or what is cross chain, how to manage your portfolio, or different portfolio management tools, please give us a comment. Then we will make sure it will be our next episode in the streaming event. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. And bye bye, Weavers. Bye bye.